everybody on Facebook. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm down here with the Stop CPS group. There's a lot of us. I wanted to be able to show you guys a little bit about the video. I know I told you guys I'd be on, last night I posted that I'd be on here sometime early this morning. There's lots of news media. There's a lot of us that are here that are standing up against Minnesota CPS and other CPSs. It needs to be shut down or reformed and be able to shut down foster care completely. I'll give this sign to my husband too. Put my sign on the ground that we made. I'm gonna continue to go live here as long as I can. Camera around, let you know all who's here. There's a lot of us that are supporting to get CPS shut down, reformed. Our goals are all the same: to reunite our children that have been taken wrongfully away from all of us parents. There's no need to be having our children taken away. Minnesota does not require any proof at all whatsoever to take our children away from us. This needs to be shut down. It needs to have things done. Every last one of us need justice for our children. The only reason why we're all here today is for our children. If CPS was truly for children, they would actually keep our families together. They would help us all instead of tearing us all apart. One by one, CPS has turned all of us down. They have all taken, and they get so much money for stealing kids. It's mind-blowing. And then how many of you are sitting there saying, oh, CPS is a good organization? No, they're not. Last time I checked CPS, the only thing they're good for is taking people's kids away and destroying families. They have no right to do anything else. All they want to do is destroy families. It's the only thing CPS ever wanted to do, was destroy families. There are no good social workers as far as I'm aware of, other than 2 of them. All you need in the state of Minnesota to be able to destroy lives as a CPS worker is to be able to take and have your high school diploma. That's all that's required on the Minnesota merit system. Don't believe me? Nobody in Douglas County, Alexandria, Minnesota area are licensed social workers. You look it up on the Board of Social Worker website, you will find that every last person in Douglas County Social Services are not actually CPS workers. They are people that have nothing more than a high school diploma. Every last one of them. So I'm letting everybody know on Facebook here. I've got businesses that I do. How in the world can everybody be a bad parent if there's so many of us? How do you explain that? You can't. The only thing is that they care about is how much money can they make. You don't want to believe me that your child isn't next? Just watch out. I didn't think my son was next either. I don't smoke, drink, do drugs. I don't do any of that stuff. I stay the hell away from smoking and drinking and drugs. And do I have my son? No. Again, think your kid isn't next? Well, guess what? Your kid could be next. All of us here today, like I said, are standing against Minnesota CPS, every last one of us. And if you don't like the truth, too bad, because you know what? Everybody needs to hear the truth about what has happened in the state of Minnesota. There's camera people here. Dwight Mitchell is here. There's all of us trying to speak up, get things said and done here. Is it worth destroying my businesses to be able to speak out against CPS and the injustices that have happened to all of us, not just myself? You bet it is. Nancy! Justice does not exist until all of our children are returned to us. No proof is needed again in the state of Minnesota. How many states don't require any proof at all whatsoever? Does anybody want to tell their story while I'm on Facebook Live by chance?
Hi, I'm Melody Nelson. My grandson Sky has been held kidnapped by the state of Iowa for 3 years, They have completely cut him off from all family. He's not allowed to have any contact with family. He's in a group home, has been there for years. I'm a licensed foster parent.
Anybody else on the
And
side?
they will not let me have him.
Got him?
No communication at all. They completely held him hostage. His name is Sky Nelson. 11 years old.
It says DHS.
Thank you. Does anybody else want to share their story while I'm on Facebook Live? The more exposure we can get, the better. Because there's people that don't believe me, and I'm like, you think your kid ain't next, but your kid is. That's how Minnesota is. That's how all of them are. And no, that's why I'm like, if you want to share your story, do it now, because I've got some people that are watching.
Our kids were taken.
Huh?
Yeah, you can remember. Our kids were taken March 19th. False allegations. They,
Was that this year then?
yep. They didn't do anything else but investigation. We didn't get that investigation until July 13th. Been missing everything and tried to charge me criminally for abuse. They were dismissed because there's no proof, and that's what the judge said. And the case is still open. Bring our kids home. There was nothing wrong. Everything they said that was in the petition was unfounded, and yet they keep the CHIPS case open. Where's the justice in that?
That's what they did to mine in 2015. Took and came and got him from the hospital at 4 days old. They didn't care. I think the reason why the hospital is so gung-ho on taking our son was strictly because I kept telling them about all the damn drug addicts there that kept coming in the ER. They knew me by first name up at the hospital in Douglas County in Alexandria because I kept telling them, you're giving these meds to people that keep wanting their drugs.
Yeah.
And they didn't care. So then when it come to my son, it's like, we'll take him. There's no papers, no nothing. They came in with absolutely nothing, and they came and got
When
our
they
son.
came and took our kids, there was no warrant.
That's my darling.
Yeah, that's same
We
here.
asked for a warrant twice. They illegally took photo evidence without a warrant, and we requested a warrant twice. They said, oh, we don't need one. Get the fuck out of the way.
That's basically what they told me and my mom.
And this was in our home. They forced their way into our home. They had 4 sheriffs and 2 tribal police come into our home with 1 social worker from St. Louis County.
That ain't right either.
No.
That's why
Excessive force. No warrant when we asked.
I'm so sick and tired of CPS. Again, everybody on Facebook that is still watching and watching the replay of this video, we've got 2 people that have stood up so far and said their story. Again, I'm going to go through this. We're all here today supporting the exact same thing: shut down CPS, stop them, get our children.